evening, everybody, and welcome to another PX1 Sports production of the CFSL. It's Season 11, Week 1, and we have Nebraska and Ball State in action tonight at Memorial Stadium. I'm Raymond McCall, and I'm joined by Brogan Spira. Brogan, Ball State closed out the year with a win, and it was their only win. Nebraska comes off a mediocre season in the Big 12, finishing 500 again, and that was after beating LSU to close out the year. What do these teams need to do to get off to a good start this year?
I mean, obviously, put some points up on the board would be an excellent start for both of them. Now, that's easier said than done, judging by their team, by their records.
Yeah, so we're going to start off here with Nebraska. Courtney Harris is lined up in the backfield. He steps back. No pressure, gets it out over the middle. He has Michael Sweeney for a nice 10-yard reception. Brogan, Ball State, one win. They came back, they recruited pretty well. What do you see happening for them?
I think this is going to be a huge year for Ball State. I've shared a locker room with their new coach, and I think this is going to be a very strong season for them, one of the strongest they've had in a long time.
Incomplete pass there by Courtney Harris, trying to go to the outside. Lined up here, he's in the option, takes it himself, shoves off a tackler, and he's keep going. And that's a good start for Courtney Harris. That's a 16-yard run. I really expect here that Ball State turns this program around. When you look at them defensively, Brogan, what are you seeing that might stand out to you on the roster?
The things that stand out to me most are their sorry, I lost my train of thought.
So you got Jared Leonard. He's in the freshman in the linebacking core. Michael Edmondson, Dan Emerson. These are some freshmen that they've brought in.
I think Dre Williams Jr. is going to be a huge asset to them.
Yeah, the junior corner. Courtney's lining up in the shotgun here with the running back off to the right. Read option, he's going to keep it. Got tons of daylight. He's going to take this one into the house, and Courtney Harris scores a 34-yard touchdown on the opening drive for Nebraska.
I don't think Nebraska could have asked for a better opening drive than what they just showed.
Man, do you see the emblems here on the uniforms? They look great. The new uniforms, the way the new field looks from revamp, this all looks great. They tack on the extra point. Nebraska, first drive, 7 points.
Solid kick. What a great first drive for Nebraska. They've got to be proud of that.
Yeah, and Ball State's going to get their chance now to get the ball here for the first series of the game. Jesse Colton is their freshman, and we got a nice kick return.
Look at that return.
Rain Rowe with a 36-yard return sets up a really nice and good field position, which brings on Jesse Colton. He's that freshman, that highly touted prospect. Let's see what he can get done. Plenty of time in the pocket, steps up and throws it. Ooh, little too much air on that one.
Second and 10, they've got plenty of room to go. They can handle this.
Again, plenty of time. He's looking around, sees someone out in the flats. Third and 2 now after that 8-yard reception. Manageable down. Lined up, steps back, plenty of time, looking around. Gets the foot in on the 5-yard reception by Jackson Taylor. That's actually a pretty good look. Keeps this drive alive.
Excellent catch there. I thought that was enough to stop the clock, but didn't seem to be in the right spot.
Yeah, and Jesse Colton, again, Ryan Torrance gets a 9-yard reception. Looks like he's getting every single player on this Ball State offense involved. Let's see if they can keep this drive going. Let's see. Just a quick little wide receiver screen. About 5, 6, 7 yards there. And the first down.
Ball State is really making this Nebraska defense work for it. They can't predict a thing because they're not throwing to a single person the whole night. Excellent first drive.
Ball State. Colton lined up with a halfback. Another little wide receiver screen. Breaks the tackle, gets 7 yards. Brogan, these wide receiver screens are becoming more prevalent this year, especially here in week 1. We've seen them kind of hit or miss.
As we saw in the Alabama game earlier tonight, it works for some teams and it doesn't for others. And Ball State surely knows what they're doing with it. You love to see it.
Yeah, Tommy Johnson there on the a good catch there, pitch and catch from Jesse Colton. He gets 16 on it and almost breaks it. Looks like he almost would have broke that one and gotten into the house. Nice catch. I'm looking for Nebraska's defense to maybe make a play here, because Ball State pretty much done what they want. Jesse Colton.
Nebraska's really.
Go ahead.
Nebraska's really hoping for bend don't break defense here.
Yeah, and Tommy Johnson on the reception there. Gets it close, down to the 1.5 yard there. And Ball State, can they punch this one in? Can we tie up the game on the first series of the drive? Halfback run, straight up. And there it is, Ray Rowe, 2-yard touchdown. And with minus the extra point here, 2 really good first drives from both programs.
After a push like that, do you expect them to try and go for 2 here?
I would hope not. And a good thing they have the kicking unit on the field there. And it's good. Not like Tennessee earlier in the week where we had a lot of missed extra points, but Ball State knocked it in there. So we're going to hopefully see these kickers to get their chance to impact the game. And it's a touchback. Go ahead.
We've had no shortage of excellent kickers in the game tonight.
And Nebraska's back on offense. Not too bad of a first drive for Nebraska, right? Came right down the field, scored. And here we go again with another QB keep. And he's got speed. He's gone. He's got one man to beat on the outside. He's at the 20, the 15, 10. Oh! Just gets wrapped up outside the 5. Courtney Harris running all over Ball State.
You'd really hate to be the Nebraska defense or the Ball State defense right now.
I'm pretty sure that he does track and field or something, because he's got wheels. Courtney Harris just showing the wheels on that play, and that immediately puts them in the red zone inside the 10-yard line, and they got a trip set. Draw play into the halfback, gets stopped in the back run, eventually taken down by Casey Bronco gets a 2-yard rush and then taken down. Excuse me. Should be able to punch it in here, Brogan. What do you think?
I don't see them being able to hold Harris back if he goes for another keeper here.
Okay, halfback. Handoff, Casey Bronco, 4-yard touchdown. That looks way too easy. He gets to the outside. Bronco has the speed to just run away with it. And he's a senior. He's in his senior year. Casey Bronco should have another good year ahead of him. I will say this. This looks like a really good start for Nebraska after having such a mediocre season. It almost seems sort of like an enigma. They played up to their opponent's level last year. They lost to Ohio State by 6 points. You kind of wondered what was missing. But so far, they're playing well.
I don't think we can count out Ball State too early. Sure, they've made a mistake. Let that huge run go.
Letting Courtney Harris go wild.
But there's still plenty of time left in this ball game. We're not even out of the first quarter yet.
Well, now we get to see Ball State's offense again, and hopefully this trend continues where both teams just take it down the field. Nice little screen, wide receiver. Excuse me, that's a halfback screen off to the side there, and he just takes it off and gets a couple of yards, 8 yards. And Jesse Colton, 8 of 9, looking good. In the back, steps back, throws a bomb, got some coverage, and Trevor Albert with the deflection, he kind of threw that one up for grabs.
That was some solid coverage from Nebraska there.
Yeah, 3rd and 2, this is manageable. He should be able to, here we go, quick one out. Oh, just gets leveled on that catch. He hangs on to the ball. but just gets straight up leveled. And now it's 4th and 3. Ooh, 26. TJ Weinrich at that level. That's who laid him out.
He'll be feeling that one in the morning.
Yeah, so good job there getting the 3 and out, coming back across. And decent field position right around the 33, 32-yard line. So, interesting to see how this Nebraska team changes after having some inconsistencies last year. Let's see if they keep the pedal down and just floor it and come up with another score on this drive. Halfback handoff to the right side. He's got about 6 yards on it, 4 yards on that one. Another good little handoff, just picking up some good plays here.
Truly just a strong offensive showing from both teams.
We haven't really seen Courtney Harris throw it a ton. Here we go. He steps back, got some time. Nice little curl route at Bradley Whitewest on a 10-yard reception. Takes a licking, but he still holds on to that ball.
Solid first down.
Okay, looks like a good run play here coming in. Handoff. Nope, play action. He has time. Looks deep. Oh, he dropped it, and it was almost picked off.
That was so close.
Yeah, if I'm Ball State, I want that opportunity back. Courtney Harris keeps it on the read option, taking people with him as he goes 12 yards for the first down.
It's not those wheels. You aren't stopping Harris on the run.
Two back set with the fullback lead. Harris under center with a man in motion. Does hand it off this time. That's going to be 8 yards before the gang tackle happens. And Casey Bronco, just having a solid first quarter.
Casey Bronco's having an excellent start to his senior year.
Okay, little option, read option there. Nothing gained. 3rd and 2, still manageable for Courtney Harris and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. So far, they're in field goal range, so they could still score on their 3rd drive and have points every single drive to start off this game. Read option, breaks a tackle. Courtney Harris. This man is running wild.
What a beautiful rush.
It looked like they would have had to stop there in the backfield, but Courtney Harris weaving his way, breaking a tackle, and picking up the first down, getting them close to the red zone.
Courtney Harris is quickly making a name for himself out here tonight.
And that's a good job by the Ball State defense. Getting there, wrapping it up. Cara Massey getting into the backfield and getting the tackle for a loss.
Ball State really needs to be proud of that defensive play there.
So 2nd and 12, coming back into the I formation. Steps back, got plenty of time, takes a shot, and he's going to get in. Adam Challenger with a 23-yard reception from Courtney Harris.
Nebraska's really looking like an offensive powerhouse tonight.
That was just a nice pitching catch. Ball State, you know, they had him. They gave it to him underneath, and he just kind of bulldozed his way in. Extra point is good, and Nebraska goes up 14-7. So this looks good. This looks good for Nebraska. 3 drives, 3 scores. What do we need from Ball State before the end of this first quarter, Brogan?
They need to have a nice solid drive here, and they need to hold them again once they get back to defense.
We'll see if they can get something going here with Jesse Colton. You know, he's got options. He's got weapons. Ryan Torrance, Jackson Taylor. He's got plenty of weapons on the offense. Oh, he takes a shot. Oh! And the one toe step. Just the 1 foot. one's going to go the other way after TJ Weinreich picks this off with just a 1 foot in bounce. That's concentration, Brogan.
That was an impressive move out of Nebraska.
This could get ugly here in the first quarter, with Courtney Harris trying to break multiple tackles there and just to get 1 yard back.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
So about 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Nebraska inside the 50. Read option again. A lot of RPO here. And Courtney Harris is gone. This one looks like he's gone. He's throwing stiff arm out, and he breaks the tackle and takes it 46 yards to the house. Courtney Harris, ladies and gentlemen. He's ready for season 11, bro.
Courtney Harris is an absolute machine.
I mean, can we say this is his junior year? But man, Courtney Harris looks good.
Is it too early to call him Offensive Player of the Week?
It might be too early, Brogan. It might be too early. But this is the first quarter, and if he keeps breaking these massive 40, 50-yard runs, I think he definitely has a case to be in the Offensive Player of the Week category for the CFSL.
He's got to be up there. This has been incredible.
Jesse Colton stepping back, throwing a bullet in. It's picked off. It's picked off, and it's going the other way. He's got room. He's going to take it inside the 20. That is not what you need from Ball State. TJ Weinreich with a second pick just goes up and takes it away.
That's got to hurt.
That is difficult to watch, Brogan.
I'm just speechless.
Yeah, just when you thought, oh man, maybe we get some Ball State action here, maybe we move the ball, does not happen. Oh, good broken tackle in the backfield. Casey Bronco making something out of nothing on that run.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
I'm still just awestruck from the last play. I really thought that was going to be the momentum change that they needed.
Here we go again on another option. There's the keeper. There's the broken tackles. And there's Courtney Harris into the end zone again.
Courtney Harris, 3 touchdowns, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
You might have been right, Brogan. He wants the Offensive Player of the Week, and he wants it now. That only took 26 seconds, Brogan.
Courtney Harris is hungry for this win.
Wow. I mean, let's put this into perspective, Brogan. Let's actually put this into perspective. Ball State only won 1 game last year. Nebraska was middle of the pack in the Big 12. It's week 1, right?
This is week 1, but this does not look like a team that goes 500.
Well, they're going to have to break the trend. They're going to have to do something throughout the rest of this year. And if this is what they're going to do the rest of the year, is take some options with Courtney Harris, and then they're going to look pretty deadly. There's a pump fake by Jesse Colton. He gets rid of it under pressure. Almost throws another pick, and that's Marty Scott with a deflection. Should have been a pick.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Every Ball State fan in the crowd just lost their mind.
I feel like, I mean, this is Jesse Colton's freshman year. It is his first game. And there he's under duress again. That's a sack on Jesse Colton by Franklin Lane. Just gets by. Yeah, just goes in unblocked there. Ball State's going to have to get some offense going, Brogan, but it's 3rd and 13.
Third and 13, they still have a shot here. You can't write them off too soon.
Jesse Colton over the middle. That's a drop by Ryan Torrance. It wouldn't have been the first down, but it would have been a couple of yards, short. Maybe would have gave him better field position when they flipped it. But guess who they're flipping it to? Mean old Courtney Harris. And Nebraska, yes, 16 rushes, 238 yards gained on the ground. Most of that coming from Courtney Harris.
Now, I haven't been around the league as much as some of these other guys, but I have never seen a quarterback perform like Harris has tonight.
Like this, where he goes again and he's gone. Takes another man for 14 yards. This is a lot, and it's a lot early. We're still in the first quarter here with 20 seconds left to go. It's Nebraska's not joking around, and they're doing it in the blackout unis. Looking good. Courtney Harris sends a man in motion with a single back set. Handoff. And a nice run for Casey Bronco again, doing exactly what he needs to. Just picks up those good yards. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. At the end, it's Nebraska, 35-7. Stay tuned. You're watching CFSL on PX1 Sports. And we're here back in the second quarter, and Courtney Harris is looking to continue dominating the Ball State defense. This time he hands it off, and Ball State actually gets some good penetration there and gets stopped in his 36.
There's not much that can be said about this Nebraska offense that hasn't already been said by the two of us. But one thing's for sure, Nebraska came back and they are in black.
They're back and in black with a halfback screen. Picks up almost the first down. Ball State stops in 4th and 1. Should see the punt unit out here. And no, instead of 35-7 at the start of the second, 4th and 1, Nebraska's going for it. Little handoff up the middle. They have it, and they have much more with a 12-yard run by Buck Berg.
And he just hit that hole like there was no one.
So Courtney Harris now, finally we get to see him in an empty back set. Wait, he's in motion. There's the option. He keeps it. He's gone. He's in the end zone again. That's 290 yards rushing on the ground for Nebraska, and we're just entering into the second quarter. You might need to stock it up here, Brogan. I think you might have an offensive player of the week candidate.
Without a doubt.
I mean, expectations for Ball State coming in to Nebraska, it wasn't good. Okay, Nebraska was favored by 28.5 points, and we're already past that. So hopefully we can see some more life out of Ball State here. There's a good run, up almost close to the 30-yard line.
That was a truly excellent return for Mr. Rowe.
Yeah, let's see if Jesse Colton can get some of these wideouts. They're in a two-back set, though. He drops back, under duress, gets it out to the halfback. Decent game. That's Courtney Small on a 3-yard reception going into 2nd and 7. And, you know, we haven't really seen a lot from Ryan Torrance or Jackson Taylor and these other wideouts like Cleveland, but we're dropping back again. He takes a shot on a curl route over the middle, and Christopher Knight gets him the first down.
It's just been brought to my attention that the 91 points in a single game record is currently on the line.
Well, Courtney Williams, I think he's going to shatter some records here. Rain Rowe actually has a really good reception for 9 yards. Keeps moving the chain. Rogan, if you're Ball State, that's what you want to see, right? You want to see him move the ball?
That's exactly what you want to see. You can't ask for much more than what they're putting up right now. I just hope they can keep this energy up for their sake.
And, oh my gosh, Jesse Colton, he had a nice pass there. It was dropped, and it was almost dropped right back into the lap of the Cornhuskers.
I know if I was offensive coordinator of Ball State, I would be wiping sweat off my brow after that one.
We got a halfback draw play right up the middle. They're going to get to 4 yards, and Courtney Small helps him pick up the first down. I think we're starting to see Ball State wake up here a little bit. Hopefully they can get some points on this drive. Jesse Colton, single back set, drops back, has a little bit of pressure, has some time, finds some over the middle. Tommy Johnson with a
beautiful.
Yeah, found something in the zone there, Brogan.
That was the momentum change they needed right there. This is where Ball State starts joining this game.
So we're getting an update that it's 369 yards for one player. That's the record that Courtney Harris is going for. And he might not be far off.
I believe the last number was somewhere in the 270 range.
Yeah, is that for him or for the team? We'll have to get
that's right. It's probably for the whole team.
Probably for the whole team. Well, Jesse Colton is taking the offense and he's moving them down the field. We're getting into a 2nd and 2 situation here, midway through the second quarter, and they're almost in the red zone, and this is positive for Ball State. Jesse Colton in a single back set, looking around, surveying. Nice little catch there. Looked like he could have had the first down if he falls the other way, but he falls out of bounds.
I was a little afraid that his feet weren't in there. I'm glad for Ball State that they were in.
And there's another wide receiver bubble screen, and those have been really risky this year already. I know it's only week 1, but we've seen some pick sixes happen out of that. And if you're Ball State, you want to stay away from that. Jesse Colton steps back, throws another one to the opposite sideline, and it's just overthrown. Now it's a turnover.
Not the momentum change they were hoping for.
Are they in foreground territory the rest of the way, Brogan?
I don't know.
Down what? They're down 3-4 scores.
If I were Ball State, I would punt the ball for my own life.
So you don't
the rest of this game.
Yeah, you just
no.
Okay.
You've got to do it.
You got to do it. Well, you know what? Maybe that helps out Ball State's offense and they get some continuity going into the MAC. Let's see if we're going to get another option. He hands it off on the read option. And Ball State bottles it up. And Casey Brownlow goes nowhere.
That Ball State defense has got to feel good about that one.
It'd feel really good, Brogan, if they can get him out 3 and out here. Courtney Harris lines up in the single back, keeps it, breaks a tackle in the backfield, and he's off to the sideline into the races. That's a 14-yard run there for Courtney Harris. 269 yards on 13 rushes in the first half.
And there's still 5 minutes to go in that half.
Yeah, empty back set, another option. This time, open field tackle is good by Kirk Barton. And Ball State needs more of that when it comes to containing Courtney Harris.
Ball State definitely has to be proud of that one. They haven't been able to keep Harris down for anything tonight. That was a good play.
It was very true. This one's a handoff, Casey Brown, but he's out to the edges. He's off to the side. He might get tripped up here at the back. He gets down to the 28-yard line. Casey Bronco on a 32-yard run. They are running all over Ball State.
Truly, this is an incredible on-the-ground offensive show.
You know, I talked before the game. I got in some questions with Big J, and you know, I asked him how the personnel was on defense as we see Courtney Harris about to swing it now, and he does, and he has a guy wide open down the right sideline in Bradley Ringcliffe. That's his second reception. This actually is a great throw, bro. In between the defenders.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The hands on Ringquest, just unreal.
So I asked Big J, and I said, you know, this is your first game against Ball State. They really struggled last year. What's the message to your team as Courtney Harris gets a motion in back from the halfback? He was going to pitch it, but he kept it anyway. Why not? There's 5 yards. And Big J said this. He said, all I can ask is my guys don't get too cocky. Just because a team struggles one season doesn't mean they will the next. They could have pulled all the pieces together. Well, I think we can get a little excited about Nebraska's offense, Brogan.
I think it would be hard not to get a little excited about this offense.
Yeah. So sorry, Big J, but people are getting excited. when they see Courtney Harris almost rushing for 300 yards in the first half, it's hard not to get excited.
Now, at the same time, you've got to respect a coach trying to rein in the egos of his own team. That's something that I can really get behind.
Yeah, and there's Casey Bronco punching it in for the 1-yard touchdown. And again, now it's 48-7 minus the extra point here, which should be good. Gets it up and away. So it's 49-7. Let's take some time here to get some shout-outs in the chat here on YouTube. We got Z-Money, TD, Ted Stern, Rain Road, Jesse Colton. Who else do we have here? Will Stern.
Big-headed Derek.
There you go.
We had Cajun Chris in here earlier. I know I saw Zach Stone in here.
Yeah, I saw Zach Stone too. Thanks, guys, for being a part of the CFSL and PX1 Sports and this massive history that we're undertaking watching Courtney Harris. So Jesse Colton gets a nice step back and a good throw away to Ryan Torrance, which we wanted to see more from Ryan Torrance. So first down, 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Let's see if Ball State can put something together.
After a play like that, I think that's a good momentum shift for them. I'm hoping this is the momentum shift I've been looking for from them this game.
Well, there's Christopher Knight on his third reception. So Jesse Colton is finding some guys, getting some guys involved. Nebraska's defense has given up a little bit. Jesse Colton in a single back set, got trips to the right, looks that way, throws that way. It's caught in between a lot of defenders, and that's Christopher Knight again with a 10-yard reception and a first down.
That makes it 1st and 10.
So we're quickly rushing to the line, another single back set, 3 wideouts, step back, has time, looks left, another toe tapper out of bounds. And, quietly here, quietly putting something together, Brogan.
They've had great luck with the toe tappers tonight.
That's for sure. Here's Colton. Another step back. He's going to keep it this time. He's got the first down. He's got more. Takes a little bit of a shot there on that 16-yard run. But you know what? They're moving the ball, Brogan.
They truly can't ask for much more than what the Ball State offense is putting up right now. From what we've seen out of this Nebraska defense against them, the fact that they've almost driven all the way to the 10-yard line from where they were is truly astounding.
Well, there's
you love to see it.
Yeah, you do love to see it. And there's another pass to Christopher Knight. And Jesse Colton and Christopher Knight are hooking up for five receptions at least so far here in the first half. There might be some good continuity building there. Single set, 4 wideouts. And Colton steps back, has some pressure coming from the right side. Ooh, and Rain Rowe gets leveled there.
You know that one had to hurt.
Yeah, that's Grant on the big hit there. I'm sure Grant feels good about that one.
But what I love about this Ball State defense, or Ball State offense right now, is that they're down 42, and they aren't giving up. They're out here, and they have made a wonderful drive so far.
Here's another toe tap, Brogan, just for you. I think they heard you here up in the booth, and they give you one falling away on the 4-yard reception. 3rd and 6, though. They need to get the first down minimum, which should be a touchdown. He steps back, surveys, has pressure, can't escape it, and that's a sack for 11 yards. Abraham Johnston just gets up in there.
That one hurt to watch.
Yeah, it does hurt to watch. It looks like they're going to come away with points here as Ball State lines up for the field goal right around the 17, 18-yard line. Looks like they're going to let some time tick off the clock here. Try not to give Nebraska any time with the ball. You can understand why. You get a flag, though. Is that a false start? Yeah, a false start is going to back up Ball State some more. But, they should still get the field goal here.
That is not the look of a polished team. trying to run the clock down and getting a false start.
Well, we were wrong. They weren't in fourth down territory the rest of the way, even though they were down 39 points. They do get the field goal. It does put some points back up on the board. That feels good for Ball State to move the ball, get some points. But now we're going back to Courtney Harris. Nebraska with a return, and not a bad one. 27-yarder, and we're going to bring out just this run game that Nebraska has displayed in the first game. And it's not anything to shy away from, but Nebraska, between Casey Bronco and Courtney Harris, their game plan is working.
You got to wonder what's going through the kick returner's head there as he's taking the return in at the goal line and only comes up with 27.
Ball State, actually had some of the defense there. It actually looked like it was going to be good. And Courtney Harris threw it in between two players. Gets this one out into the left side to Bradley Reinquist for 11 yards. But a minute left here. Does Nebraska really need a score, Brogan?
I don't think Nebraska really needs to put another one in the coffin, but
yeah. Well, he's going to sling this one. And, he actually, is that a fumble? That's a fumble on the ground. And Nebraska looks to have it. They do. Courtney Harris, maybe the mistake of the night here for him. Too much time. And he get a little coverage sack that cost a fumble. And then maybe forcing that one into some coverage there on the right side of the field. So 3rd and 18, maybe see something just to get rid of this ball. And maybe Casey Bronco, they have the tight end in motion right now. He's calling an audible. And he steps back, looking, surveying the field. He's actually going deep on this one. And luckily for Courtney Harris, that one is tipped and out of bounds.
In triple coverage there, I really expected Ball State to have an interception.
Yeah, it would have been nice for Ball State to get that interception. They would have had good field position and had a chance to score before the end of the half. On the return, 13 yards, not a bad return, it's okay, but Ball State, you only have about 30 seconds left. Let's see if they can do something with it. I expect Jesse Colton to sling this one.
They still have all 3 timeouts. I think they could make something out of this drive.
Jesse Colton steps back, has some protection there, but I don't know who he's throwing to on that one. It's deflected and knocked right into the ground. So 30 seconds left in the half. You got a single back set with 4 wideouts, and Nebraska looks to be in a zone. This one over the middle, 10 yards, 12 yards, and the first down. Clock stops, but they're at midfield. Hurry up offense, back into the same formation. He's surveying, he's looking, he's won, and it's just overthrown and out of bounds. Probably zone coverage there.
2-minute drill. Looks like it's about to be the 30-second drill.
Steps back, has time, look. He got it in right, gets it in, he gets a foot in the drag. That's actually a really beautiful catch by Torrance.
They are killing me with the toe tappers tonight. I love it.
Yeah, barely gets that left foot in to get the 17-yard gain and a first down. Clock stops again. Ball State has 2 timeouts. What do we see here? You got trip sets to the right. Single back set. They're in man. He's taking a shot downfield. It's caught. Hey, guess what? Jackson Taylor with a 34-yard touchdown reception. Ball State puts up some big points right there. That feels good.
That is a beautiful way to show that you are still in this game. That's a way to command that you're coming back out in the second half and you're going to show something big.
Yeah, that's great. Here comes the extra point. It's up. It's good. 17-49. With 14 seconds left in the half. That's what you want to see from a MAC team playing against Nebraska, who, quite frankly, began pressing with Courtney Harris in the run game. Let's see some more of it going into the second half, Brogan.
Again, that should have been a touchback. But 29-yard gain. I can't argue with the results.
Yeah, he brings it out, puts him outside the 25, 26-yard line. And single back set. And he keeps it. Courtney Harris keeps it. Doesn't make anyone miss this time, but it's still a 10-yard rush, and that's going to finish the half. It should, and it does. So Nebraska 49, Ball State 17. That's the end of the first half. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. And welcome back to the third quarter, or the halftime actually. Brogan, what we saw here in the first half is pretty much just the Courtney Harris show. The man is creating quite a legend for himself, wouldn't you say?
This man has done more than make a name for himself tonight. I will be surprised and almost disappointed if this man doesn't take an Offensive Player of the Week this week.
Yeah, Ball State not having any luck stopping him or containing him. And we should probably see some adjustments going into the second half from Ball State, maybe putting some more people in the box. But what we've seen from Courtney Harris is it doesn't matter if you have somebody there. He's going to break some tackles, and he's going to take it the distance.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Courtney Harris has been able to close every situation that he's been put in tonight. It's hard to be disappointed in your opening tonight.
Let's get started for the third quarter, where Nebraska has an astounding lead, and it's going to be really hard for Ball State to claw their way back into this. But hey, we get a good kick return to start off the half, and Rain Rowe, 35-yarder.
I'm telling you, Ray, this second half, Ball State's going to show up and show them that the MAC isn't to be trifled with.
The MAC is definitely a dangerous conference. We get a step back here, some time to throw, and actually a good reach out there to pick up the first. Oh, no, he dropped it. Excuse me, he drops it.
I thought he had it too.
Yeah, my apologies there. It looked like Jesse Colton had actually had Ryan Torrance on that first down. But no, 2nd and 10, out to the flats, and Rain Rowe with his 1-yard reception just puts Ball State in 3rd and 9. Now what they're wanting here to start the third quarter into the second half. Jesse Colton, single back set, looks, throws deep, has a man, breaks a tackle. He's at the 20, almost breaks another tackle, and who else but Christopher Knight on the 46-yard reception.
What a beautiful reception for Chris Knight tonight.
So Christopher Knight is a freshman, and this is, if we're talking about Courtney Harris coming out party, we need to talk about Christopher Knight's coming out party. He's already over 100 yards receiving tonight. Jesse, go ahead, yeah.
What a beautiful start to a career, honestly.
Yeah, can't ask for anything more than that to put your team and do everything that you can when the ball is thrown your way. Just like Carlos Thompson there, and he's going to pick up 7 yards there. And so we get Jesse Colton, another single back set. Looks like Nebraska wanted to bring some pressure. They'll only bring 4. Even still, though, Jesse Colton looked a little bit rattled. Still gets it off to Carlos Thompson on another reception there, and they're inside the 5-yard line.
What did I tell you at the end of the half? They were coming out, and they were going to play smash-mouth football here in this second half.
And Ball State with Rain Rowe on the 4-yard touchdown run. Hello, welcome. Ball State's now 23-49. Could they make a comeback?
What a Cinderella story that would be if they did.
Well, they don't have the same kicker problems that Tennessee had, even though Tennessee came back to win that game on a late field goal. They actually seem to have a good special teams here at Ball State. Here we go with the kickoff. Nebraska's going to return this one. It's in the end zone. No, he took the touch back for you, Brogan. I think he
It's
heard
about time. I finally think some of these folks have heard me up here in the box making fun of them for running it out.
for running it out. Single back set. Another read option, keeps it, runs to the right side, has a man, stumbles, but still picks up 10 yards. It's only second in inches, but, looked like first down to me, but Courtney Harris, just, wow.
You know what, Ray? I'm just going to say it. The Courtney Harris machine goes burr.
Well, Courtney Harris again keeps another one in. He's already off to the races. He's spinning, stumbling forward on 22 more yards. This man is unstoppable. That's 306 yards on the ground for Courtney Harris tonight.
Am I the only one that's surprised that he didn't stay up after that spin?
I think everyone in the chat thought he was going to stay up. I honestly do. They thought he was going to go the distance. Here we go, single back set. Maybe Casey Bronco gets it on with the man in motion. He does. He does take the handoff, and nothing to gain on that one.
No gain.
I'm calling it right now.
You're calling it.
If he doesn't win that record tonight, he will take that record home before the end of the season. No doubt in my mind.
Well, he keeps it here. He has the ball out in his hand a little bit, being a little bit risky, but that doesn't matter. It's another 20 yards.
A wise man, my college professor, once told me it's not bragging if you can back it up, and Harris can back it up.
So I believe, if I read the stat right earlier, in the first quarter, it was 396 yards was the record for single rushing yards in a game. He's closing in on that right now, and there he goes off. He's off to the races again, inside the 20, down to what, the 12? 369. Thank you for the update, KICKOFF Sports. So 369 yards to the record. He only needs about 40 more yards, and he has that one.
PX1's asking if we're going to run for if Harris will run for 500. I don't think Harris is going to run for 500 tonight. I predict him falling just short of that.
Just short of it. I mean, Ball State, what can you say when you have Courtney Harris on the other side? You're doing your best, but he's just doing better. Courtney Harris in a single setback, hands it off. Casey Bronco on the right side, makes a man miss, gets in. There you go, 431 yards rushing for Nebraska. And there's another touchdown. 55-24 here, minus the extra point, which we'll see if they tack that on. Brogan, I don't really think there's anything Ball State can do. They give me some takeaways that Ball State might be able to take something from this game.
No, let's be realistic here. This is not the Ball State of the past. This is a Ball State that's came out and has actually played against a team with some of the greatest offensive weapons I've seen this year. This isn't a team that's taking this loss lightly. This is a team that's going out there and leaving everything on that field. I couldn't be happier with this MAC team showing up and putting up 24 points on the Nebraska team that has Harris at the helm.
I understand that, but we're talking about a one-win team from last season trying to retool, and they got that win in a close one over NIU, as we see a nice pickup there on the reception. He gets a couple of misses, breaks a tackle, going down the sideline. Ryan Torrance picks up 21 yards. They definitely need that momentum to try to get something going. But Brogan, again, one team over NIU in a close one to end the season, and kind of being taken to the woodshed here by Nebraska. But are you seeing something? Are you seeing anything good that they can take into the MAC play?
I think there's plenty they can take. Torrance has been amazing tonight. Their freshman night, unreal. Truly, I think this is not a one-win ball game or one-win team. They're going to be something big in the MAC this year. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anybody that's going to disagree with that.
That makes it first and goal.
An excellent touchdown for Ball State there. Something they really needed for this game.
Yeah, definitely something we needed there. And now there's a Jesse Colton with the 8-yard scramble into the end zone. And we had Cleveland with that massive reception to set it up inside the red zone. And now you have Jesse Colton scoring, and Ball State definitely putting up some points. Nebraska's defense bending. But, you know, they're up 25. And for all those fans that had it, it's 87 points right now. The over was 65. So, to all you guys out there that betted on the over, there you go.
All I'm saying is there's still 5 minutes in this, 5.5 minutes in this third quarter, and another quarter after that. Can Ball State carry this out and have the greatest upset of this week 1?
Well, Casey Bronco takes the handoff, and he's up to 40 yards there, 2nd and 6. That would be something, Brogan. That really would. I don't even know what the largest deficit to come back from would be, but I'm going to say that would be tops. PX1 Sports in the chat.
PX1 Sports.
Yeah,
they just confirmed it.
So 25 is the largest comeback. So this would definitely put them there. They have time. They have Nebraska in a 3rd and 4 situation, but 3rd and 4 for Courtney Harris in this Nebraska offense, that's kind of an easy pickup. Steps back, looks around, takes a shot, gets hit and holds on. Adam Challenger with a 17-yard reception and the first down. And Nebraska just continues doing what Nebraska's doing, which is putting on a clinic over the Ball State defense.
Challenger should be proud of that one. I saw that hit. I thought he was letting go of the ball. That was a great keep there.
Great keep. Single back set. Handoff. No. Keep. Courtney Harris shoves one off. Get off me. 2 get off me. Stumbles forward for 7 yards. Courtney Harris, I think someone told him what the record was at halftime, and I think he's going for it. He's at 3:46, Brogan.
If I was Nebraska's coach, I wouldn't have told him. He's been showing that's too much pressure. Could you imagine getting told that at halftime?
Read option. Brogan, read option, breaks a tackle. He's at the 30, 25, 20, 15,
He's gone.
10. Nobody around him. And that's a 45-yard touchdown run that breaks the record.
Incredible. What a beautiful start to the season for Nebraska. Harris is now a record-holding quarterback.
In his first, he's definitely a record-holding quarterback. Junior year, he's coming out. And if you left early because this was a blowout, you missed some records being set tonight.
I still don't think we can really call this a blowout. Sure, the score deficit is large, but the playing on both sides of the ball, has been incredible. I know the score deficit is large, but Ball State has shown some incredible stuff tonight. Not everything connected, but they're doing great things.
Yeah, they have started to get some momentum going, Brogan. You're right. They started to get some points put up on the board. And Nebraska's defense maybe have checked out, right? They've been up so big. They've been up by almost 30 points here the entire second half. Just right there. We get another big play. He's down at the 50. He's going to get taken out of bounds at the 42, 44. And there's a flag at the end of the play. There's clipping, sorry.
Offense.
And this one's probably coming back. And it is.
Still first down.
So it's going to be 1st and 4 for Ball State. Takes away a massive gain there, which definitely would have continued to help the movement for you, Brogan, on that big comeback. So you get a single set, drops back, passes over the middle, quickly taken down. There's Ryan Torrance again, a favorite target, Brogan, that you called out earlier.
You're up 32. You're not tossing Ball State a bone here.
Brogan, I need to see something more from Ball State, and there's a nice little out route to the sideline. I wanted to see if Ball State and Jesse Colton, Ryan Torrance has been really good. I want to see Rain Rowe get back involved. They're into a 4 wideout set. He's going to step back. He's looking. Plenty of time, and he throws this one away. He throws it away. But that might just be freshman, first game jitters. But I want to see something there, bro.
I did too. I really thought with all the time he had there, he was going to put something together, and it just didn't happen.
Well, we get the screenplay here. Is he going to pick up the first down? He does. Rain Rowe does pick up the first down on the 7-yard reception. That's nice to see. It's nice to see them cross over the 50 and get into Nebraska territory. Jesse Colton trying to lead a drive here. Oh, quick snap, quick throw, and just way over and out of bounds.
I'm just going to put it out there. Jesse Colton, this is truly a diamond in the rough. He's having trouble when he has a lot of time. He has had no problem while he's under pressure getting that ball off.
That's a second just kind of throw their way by Jesse Colton. Throws it down and into the ground. It's 3rd and 10. They definitely need to get some points on this drive if any kind of comeback is going to happen. They have a 2-back set, calls an audible. He's looking. Another halfback screen is going to happen here, and it looks like it's going to get wrapped up really quick. Only a 3-yard reception, and Nebraska's defense just kind of swarmed the ball on that one.
4th and 7. Do you think they're going to put out the kick team?
No, they're on the field. They're in a single back set. No pressure. Throws it. There's the Tommy Johnson with a 25-yard reception just gets shoved out of bounds. But honestly, that little corner route to the outside, it's been there tonight for Ball State.
That worked beautifully for Ball State. They got the first down. They're going to come back. They're going to score here. I'm calling it. They're scoring on this drive.
All right, YouTube. You heard it. Brogan's calling a score here. Set back. Has time. Plenty of time. Jesse Colton went to go and scramble. Had good coverage on the play by Nebraska, and Rocky Conlon picks up the sack. We'll see if they can pick up that touchdown. But, they're inside the 20, inside the red zone. 2nd and 14. Trips to the left. Just a 4-man rush. Has time, looks. Oh, Brogan! There you go. 17-yard touchdown for Ball State to Carlos Thompson.
You love to see it. I believe in this Ball State offense. I believe in this Ball State team. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the MAC this season.
You know what? Ball State is not giving up. They're still putting points up. And, this is, quite frankly, they put up 38 points here against a good Nebraska defense. Well, I think kind of tuned out here in the second half.
I think you're right. I think they see this 30-point deficit and they think, all right, I get to take off the rest of the week.
Well, we've seen this before from Ball State. They played OU last year and it was 91-37. They put up some good points, but then they came back the next week and lost 41-10 to Kent. So we're seeing some movement from Ball State in this offense this year. We're seeing some points put up on the board against a good team. Let's see if they can't take that into the MAC when conference play starts, as Courtney Harris goes for a 3-yard rush and gets taken down. It's going to be 2nd and 7, as he's closing in on the 400-yard mark, by the way.
If Ball State continues to play at this level, I could see them taking the MAC this year.
A lot of tough teams out in the MAC. You definitely have Eastern Michigan. You have Ohio, Bowling Green. A lot of good teams out there. I hear you, though. If they have this offense, they can put up points. They're definitely somebody to be reckoned with. As Courtney Harris comes back, and he's got a single back set, an ace formation, hands it off. Bronco just going by the diving defender, and that's a cinch.
But you've said it yourself, the Ball State issue of past has been consistency. If they can't play at this level every week, they're not going to be the team that I think they are right now.
Yeah, and you know what? After Z Money came out and said that he thinks that this is going to be the toughest MAC season yet. And the parity in the MAC is definitely thickened. It's everywhere. The MAC is crazy. You don't know who's going to come out on top. But could it be Ball State this year? Could Z Money turn them around? You bet.
I'd love to see it. I think that would be something truly a Cinderella story, something that we'd be talking about in the CFSL for a long time to come.
So there's a Buck Berg on another carry. He gets it into third and inches. We're getting close to ending the third quarter here. It's 63-38. If you've stuck around, or if you're just joining us, thanks for joining us here in YouTube. Let's call out some people in the chat. You got Ted Stern, Will Stern, Jesse Colton, Z Money, Joey Cass. Who else we got here? I'm scrolling up people. Rain Rowe, Tallyman 503, Trevor Alber, TD, John Rowland, and Errol Flint. So Ball State looks like they did. It's fourth and 3. They're going to get the third 3 and out and get the ball back. So Brogan, let me ask you a question. With Nebraska being in the Big 12, how they look now, what do you think the likelihood is that they put a run together into the topper echelon of the Big 12 against, Oklahoma States, the A&Ms, and even Mizzou and Texases of the world?
It depends. Are we saying that this is the Ball State of years past, or are we saying that this is the Ball State that I think that it is?
Let's say that let's just go off the eye test right now. Let's say that we've been seeing, the defense not doing, throwing the shutout here as we go into the end of the third quarter, 63-38. Stay tuned. We'll be back real quick for the fourth quarter. And welcome back. Let's get some 4s in the chat. And welcome back to the fourth quarter. It's a PX1 Sports production of the CFSL, where we have Nebraska putting a thrashing on Ball State. And what I was saying was, Brogan, before we went into the break there, was let's just put it in perspective of what Courtney Harris is doing tonight and throw that into the Big 12.
I think Nebraska is going to be a force to be reckoned with this season in the Big 12. I think everybody's written them off after their 500th season for a while, but I think this is going to be your big turnarounds for these programs that may have been quote-unquote joke teams of the past. I think this is their year.
And it very well could be. 2nd and 5 here for Ball State. Like to see some more offensive showcase here for Ball State with the step back. He's going to take it and he's going to run. He's got the first down easily. Slides, almost, took a shot to the head there, but a nice slide by Colton as he picks up the first down. So
I see that slide, and I can't help but think, is this man the next Patrick Mahomes?
Over Courtney Harris. Courtney Harris has showed up.
Courtney Harris has shown out tonight, but he's running. He's not sliding.
I'll tell you what, Christopher Knight, he's definitely been showcasing tonight. That's his 8th reception. He's over 150 yards receiving. Jesse Colton, definitely over 450 yards throwing. So Ball State, they're getting some good offense going. They're having some numbers getting put up. They're just not doing it tonight against the better team in Nebraska. So we got into a 4 wideout set. Colton steps back. Quick throw to the sideline. He's going to get his foot in. He does. And there's Christopher Knight again.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
It is truly the night of the toe grabbers.
The night of the toe grabbers. We might get PX1 Sports to do a toe grab or a toe touch edition. So under some duress, throws it away. Had a man open, but Jesse Colton throws it away into 3rd and 5, just outside of the red zone. This is manageable, Brogan. He should be able to pick this up with a single back set, 4 wideouts. It looks like man coverage. He's surveying, throws it high to the back of the end zone, 4th and 5. We'll see if they can do it for us.
I say, why not? What do you have to lose at this point?
Nothing, right? It's about building for next week, and here we come back out onto the field, and it's a handoff, it's a draw, and there's a turnover. Rain Road gets 8 up in the backfield.
Of course, I said, what do we have to lose? But I really expected a pass play there.
Yeah, I think that would have been ideal. Defense may be expecting it, go for the draw. So a lot of people want to see if Harris can keep chunking away. And here's another read option. Here's another keeper. He's got people out in 45, 40. There's no one around him for 5 yards. He is just gone, people, with a 79-yard run. Courtney Harris, people, he is putting you on notice.
How many speeding tickets do you think that man has earned himself tonight?
All I know is Courtney Harris came into in his junior and said, put some respect on my name. And I definitely see it tonight. So there you go.
Harris came out here tonight, and he didn't say just put some respect on my name. He said, put some respect on this Nebraska team. We aren't who you think we are.
I like that, Brogan. And that, you know what, with a quarterback like that can run the ball, just exploding all over the place. And if that's the way Nebraska's scheme is going to be moving throughout the year, that's going to be tough to stop. Ball State, though, taking over in a single back set with trips to the right. Gets a throw over the middle. Good catch. And that's about a 19-yard reception for, again, Brian Torrance, who's about to hit over the century-yard mark in the game.
That makes it 1st and 10.
What a beautiful route by Torrance there. I don't think they could have asked for much better.
Yeah, you can see the total yards popping up at the bottom of your screen. That's about a combined 1,200 yards in this game, as Jesse Colton has 2 back set who both go out into the options here. And, you know, picks up a nice 6-yard reception. 1,200 yards in this game. Almost more than half of it, or a third of it. What is it? It's about a third of it, right? 450 yards belongs to Courtney Harris.
That's got to be something that you're going to be talking about for seasons to come.
Yeah, there's a bomb down the left side. That's another 20-yard reception. And there he goes over the century mark for the game. I mean, we're not going to throw some shade here. Not a lot of defensive, on performance here. Just on show here, right?
I mean, if we're going to be honest, I don't think either team's shown great defense tonight.
No, I think Ball State has definitely shown that they can put up some points here and do it against a Power 3 team. This one, Jesse Colton just throws away 63rd pass of the night for Jesse Colton. He's definitely over 500 yards passing, and he's needed to. He's needed to pass the whole way through. Single back set, trips left. Has the receiver right there on the curl route. Gets the first down, breaking some tackles, and he gets the first down. I think it's just outside the red zone, Brogan.
I think you're right. I think it is just that little bit.
Oh, he's inside. He's got 3 yards inside, so they're around the 18, 17-yard line. Steps back, throws it over the receiver into the flats. Definitely had good coverage there.
He just got distracted by the cheerleaders. It's okay.
Distracted by the cheerleaders. That was Michael Porter in the coverage there in the flats. And here comes the screenplay. Has some blockers. Oh, he steps out of bounds.
I thought he was gone.
Oh,
I thought Rowe was taking that to the house.
Yeah, Rain Rowe steps out of bounds. Doesn't even pick up the first down, but he had nobody else in front of him. Just too fast to actually recorrect his feet there. You got a blitz coming from the right side. Lost it. That's a touchdown to Tommy Johnson for 11 yards. So, again, Jesse Colton getting some points on the board. Nebraska showing that they can, that they're not going to really play defense tonight. It's just going to be kind of we're going to put up more points than you, Rogan.
Honestly, a lot of people say defense wins ball games. My response to that is this Nebraska offense.
Well, there's the extra point, and it's good. No, I think everybody's really excited to see. You're going to get the onside kick here with 5:55 left. Ball State trying anything, really, and they don't get it. Nebraska actually covers the onside kick there. Do you blame Ball State for doing an onside kick there with almost 6 minutes left?
Absolutely not. No. That is a play torn straight out of my playbook.
So here we go. Courtney Harris back. Single shot. So read option, keeps it. Breaks a tackle. Courtney Harris, another 8-yard run. This man is just chunking yards. 481. Brogan, you called 500.
Yes, I did. Just shy of the 500 mark. I don't think he's going to cross it, but if he does, I'm wrong. I'll admit it. I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, it might happen right
enough
here.
Time.
5.5 minutes, and there's a 13-yard rush. It might happen. He's at 494. He only needs 6 yards, bro. Can we call it?
We can call it. I was wrong. He's going to beat it. He's going to do it.
You know what? I'm going to call it he gets another touchdown. That's what I'm going to call it.
Oh, without a doubt.
And Casey Bronco is taking some people with him. He's going 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 2 inside. Look like inside the 20. Yeah, they're almost up to the 10-yard line. They're at the 13. And is this Courtney Harris territory?
Oh, without a doubt. Could you imagine not doing a keeper here? Here he goes, Mr. 500.
Tackle, 500 yards, 12 yards, TD run for Courtney Harris. He's over 500 yards. The single game record for rushing was 369. He's over 500. He's shattered that mark.
PX1 Sports, do we have the record for number of quarterback rushing touchdowns in a game?
This is just disgusting by Courtney Harris. And honestly, Brogan, we talked about him being an offensive player of the week candidate. That's, I think, well assured in week 1 with this type of performance. And 6 was the rushing TD record confirmed by PX1 Sports. How many rushing touchdowns was that on the game for Courtney Harris? He's got at least 4, right?
I know of at least 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, he's definitely coming close to the rushing touchdown record. And with 4.5, more than 4.5, 455 coming, he still has time to break that mark.
Rusty, the yard record was 369 yards. It has been shattered by nearly 200 yards in this game.
Almost picked off there. Marty Scott gets in there with a deflection, just zooming in on Jesse Colton's errant throw into the middle of the field. So, Ball State, some good things to take away. You put up 45 points on Nebraska, and you got some time here. Finds another Cleveland with a 6-yard reception into the flats. You have some momentum. Ball State showing that they are probably going to be a really dangerous offensive team in the MAC. But Brogan, what I'm seeing is that that's really what they're going to have to lean on in the MAC.
What I'm seeing out of both of these teams is what they're going to have to lean on is their absolutely audacious offenses.
Yeah, and Ryan Torrance there with another big catch from Jesse Colton. We've seen Ryan Torrance all night. Sorry, go ahead.
As an offensive coordinator myself, it's really hard for me to argue with who really needs a defense when I can outscore the opposite team.
Okay.
So I think it's great. I love seeing this. Both teams are really out here trying to do the, if I can outscore you, we're going to win.
There's another 3-yard reception and pickup, putting them into a 2nd and 7. Ball State definitely can put up points. Right now, the spread is 32. The wager was 28.5. So all of you still looking in on that bet, currently you're winning if you took the spread for Nebraska. So 3rd and 7 coming up for Ball State, and they have the ability to. We'll see if Jesse Colton can find Torrance or Taylor, maybe even Cleveland here. With trips to the left, 1 in motion, coming to the right, gonna have 2 on both sides. Looks, has time, has someone wide open. Cleveland on the 29-yard touchdown. That takes the bet back away from Nebraska covering. And wow, what a just pass over. The safety was missing, Brogan.
All I can say is, as a Browns fan, I love seeing Cleveland score.
I mean, so they are putting up a lot of points. Cleveland Browns, maybe they'll be good this year, who knows. The Ball State going for another onside kick. And here it is, too far. It's, just straight into Nebraska's arms with just under 4 minutes left. PX1 Sports talking that 658 is the passing record in a single game, and that he's only 38 yards away from that. Brogan, there's time. Which one does he
honestly,
go for?
with everything that's happened so far, I think he can do both.
So
it's been such an insane night. I believe he can do it.
So he's going to get the rushing touchdown and the passing yards.
He's got 4 minutes.
Okay, fair. 3:40 left on the clock here. 2nd and 8, and he keeps it. Of course, he keeps it, and he's running. Yeah, that's another.
We're wrong. PX1 Sports says Jesse Colton is the one with 620.
Oh, I apologize.
What we're hearing is that we're going to have 2 record-breaking quarterbacks in this game tonight.
And you know what? That might be a record in itself. How many records are being broken in this game? As Casey Bronco gets tripped up, he had yards in front of him, but it's going to be 2nd and 10. You know what? That doesn't surprise me that it was Jesse Colton, because all we've seen from Courtney Harris is he's running. I think we're all just enamored by Courtney Harris tonight. But Jesse Colton's had to throw the ball, and he's slung it around all night long, and he might set that record. You're right, Brogan.
Nebraska is desperately trying to run that clock out. And for what? 77 to 52?
So Courtney Harris trips left, single back set, and a lot of people in the chat want to see if Jesse Colton will get the ball back and shatter that record. So don't worry, people in the chat. If you're still a Ball State fan, hey, you look good, right? Jesse Colton's looked good throwing the ball, but let's just take it a second, because now Nebraska's trying to kill the clock. And there's a first down on a curl route to Bradley Winecrest with an 11-yard reception. Do you see Ball State calling any timeouts if they keep trying to run the clock down, bro?
I do. You've got 3 timeouts left. You're fighting for pride at this point. Yeah, use them. Why not?
Well, right now, Ball State, I think, is trying to play, maybe intimidator to the MAC conference with how much they're scoring, and it looks great that they're scoring so much. Jesse Colton definitely having a great first game as a freshman here. Courtney Harris having another, just standout performance from him. The guys want to see bombs thrown here to end this game. It's already been a shootout, and they're going to run the clock out, everybody. So it's going to end up being 77 to 52 here to end the game. And Brogan, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are I'm really disappointed that I didn't get to see Ball State try and throw a Hail Mary to take that record.
Well, I think we might have seen 639 total yards from Courtney Harris. So thank you to everyone, to our executive producer Mike Peters and the broadcast partner Rogan for tonight's action. On behalf of our broadcast crew, I'm Raymond McConnell, and you've been watching PX1 Sports on YouTube, and we will see you Monday with the Inside Blitz podcast. It's going to start at 6 p.m. Central Time, and that's going to be on Twitch. Oh, and stick around for tomorrow's games as well on Facebook. So thank you for tuning in, and everybody have a good night.